Hey everyone, just walked out of the theater from seeing Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire, and doing a non-spoiler out of the theater reaction. I'll give you my rating at the end of this, and Troy will give you his. This one picks up right after a little bit after the events of the last Godzilla versus Kong. Rebecca Hall's character is still studying Hollow Earth. They're still tracking Godzilla. Kong is still in Hollow Earth, doing his thing, hanging out with her daughter, her surrogate daughter. Brian Tyler Henry's character is back, and Dan Stevens is in this film, which was a welcome return, working with Adam Wingard, because he was the star of The Guest, which is a fantastic movie if you've never seen that one. So it was cool that Adam Wingard brought him in for this film, and I liked his role as Trapper. He plays like this dentist, kind of veterinarian guy that goes into Hollow Earth with him on this mission. And basically, there's a new threat in Hollow Earth, and we need Kong and Godzilla to team up once again and kick some monster ass. And that's pretty much this whole movie. And they give you that in spades. There's plenty of fights. The effects look great. I mean, this is a much different film than Godzilla -1, and I'm not going to compare them. It's a much different film. We know that. The American films are a much different animal than that Godzilla -1 movie, which I absolutely loved. These are more popcorn films, more big spectacle films. And if you know what you're walking into when you go into a film like that, you know what you're going to get. We get some really cool monster action throughout the movie. We get a ton of fights. We get some really kick-ass Godzilla action, a lot of Kong action. We even see some other monsters I wasn't even aware that were going to be in the movie, because I try to stay away from spoilers. I did the same thing with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Watched the first trailer, didn't watch any more promotional materials about it. I did the same thing with this movie because they give up way too much stuff in the promotional material, so I try to avoid it. So there was some monsters that showed up I wasn't expecting, and I was pleasantly surprised. Is the story the greatest? Again, with these American Godzilla films, the story is there just to service to get these monsters together. There's not, what they did do, what was smart in this film compared to the last Godzilla versus Kong, was they shrunk our human cast down, our main cast of characters. In the last film, although I enjoyed it, there was way too many human characters, too many groups of characters doing different stuff that we kept cutting back and forth between, because I just rewatched it last week on 4K. There's way too many human characters in that film. In this film, they shrink that group down to one cohesive mission, and it helps the film tremendously. So that was a very smart move by the writers and the filmmaker, Adam Wingard, by doing that, because definitely in the last film, there was way too many people running around doing way too many different stuff, taken away from the main storyline. Here, they definitely broke it down into one main storyline and stuck with it, and the movie was definitely better for it. Again, the fights are great, which that's what we're here for. We want to see some monster-on-monster action. That's what we get. The effects look wonderful. Adam Wingard does a great job with the directing. It's colorful. It's bright. It's just like the last film. A lot of neon. I love the score, which is pure Adam Wingard kind of score. A lot of synth in there and stuff. Loved it. The movie's not perfect, but I had a good time with it. So at the end of the day, my rating, before I hit my son Troy here, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 for Godzilla x Kong, the new Empire. Troy, what would you give Godzilla versus Kong?
9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10, which is a fantastic rating. It's definitely worth checking out on the biggest screen you could see it. I actually wish we would have saw it on IMAX. I couldn't imagine how loud it is on IMAX, because, they make these films with the best sound. But, yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me, 9.5 out of 10 for my son Troy. That's it for this Out of the Theater reaction. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video. I greatly would appreciate that. Be back soon with some more reviews, but until next time, bye.